know I got on go. Yeah. Money calling, gotta go. Hey. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Yeah. Freshest on the globe. Got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Chicago Bears. Time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Corey Horton now to return it. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Jack Panther. Here we go, Jack. Ready, right?
They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Man, let's go.
Again, they'll give it to Charbonnet. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. That's Azeez Ojulari in on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Charbonnet. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down. 1st and 10. Milroe now off the bootleg. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
He'll step up and run this. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Great job with his legs. On the move for 15 and moving the chains with a 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Cook 19, Cook 19 tight.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Looking Smith and Jigba's way again, and again a catch. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down.
Come on. Hawk 70, Hawk 60 Maverick, 6, 7 Virus, 7, 18.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Get this complete to Horton. And he will get into the end zone. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Seattle. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks will take the early advantage. They lead 7-0 in this NFC title game. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return is Dallas Flowers. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. He wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Hey, volunteer, volunteer, volunteer. Yes, 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 yes.
On third down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And that'll set up fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
This is taken at the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Milroe to throw. That one to Zach Charbonnet. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play to kick off this drive. 42 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Pass right side, that is hauled in by Horton. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing is Milroe. short one there to his tight end, Fan. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Charbonnet. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Shamar Turner on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 8-yard line.
Come on. Hit. Hook. Cougar 19.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they've got it starting 3rd down and 2. Now, Milroe, this is a designed run, as he will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Seahawks. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. They are unable to add on the point after. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. We'll start at the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop and never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
It'll be caught. It's DeAndre Swift. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and a yard, it's Williams. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
60 yards. That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run. It's Swift. He'll work forward for a couple. Reek Woolen brings him down.
Down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
First and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Ready, ready. Liking 18.
Play action. It's Milroe. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play after being backed up. 79 yards in all.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Charbonnet in the back, and he goes straight ahead. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. That ball moves. How fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
He's going to keep it himself.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Let's go.
Now Milroe. And that time the pressure too much. He'll go down. That is Mike Danna working his way in there to record the sack. On 4th down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Seahawks will extend their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That pass is caught by Burden. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
What is it?
Williams to throw on 2nd down. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return with more of the NFC Championship game after this. 3rd down and 9.
What is it? Hold on. Alert. Vegas.
Throw it again. It's Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Bears 1st down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Bears 1st and 10.
Going again, Williams. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
It's a 10-yard.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That complete to Swift. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to third down.
Tackle.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. This is caught 2. And he's in. Roll, Otunze. Touchdown, Chicago.
It's just back-breaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's third and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the first down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression.
That's in the end zone and intercepted.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. Milroe gonna look to run it himself, and he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down. Now Seattle gonna use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. It is second and 6. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On first and 10, it's Williams. That's to the middle. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Seahawks have come up with the recovery.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And they're going to get him down right at the 25. They'll throw on first down with Milroe. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
That is hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
A 40-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. Flowers now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready to run!
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He'll air it out down the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there to start the second half. 32 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5. It sets up second and 5.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
That one intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. They'll go play action with Milroe. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Give to Charbonnet. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Get this complete to Horton. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and
5. Okay, third down. They need 5.
Cougar 19.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, It sets up 4th down. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. Officially, a 29-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Flowers now to return it. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Vegas! Watch out! Yeah! Tempo!
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll get this out to Swift. And he'll be out of bounds here. That's only a gain of a yard.
Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 8.
What is up? Punch forward! Yes!
Throwing is Williams. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Volunteer! What is up? Vegas! Yeah! Tempo!
On 3rd down, it's Williams. On the run to the right. Throwing on the run, it's behind his man, and it's incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Throwing now, Milroe on 1st down. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play for Seattle, 36 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They send a receiver in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the 2nd half.
And he will take it in himself. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown Seahawks. Now the point after try from Myers. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Flowers now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
What is up? Hot stars, hot stars. Slam left, slam left.
To throw, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big-time play for the Bears. 54 yards.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That pass is caught by Burton. He'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 6-yard line.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Vegas! What is up?
Throw it again. It's Williams. To the goal line and in. Luther Burton. Touchdown Bears.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken just shy of the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Milroe. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Milroe. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports.
Okay,
3rd and a yard.
65, ready! Tap the 60, Ready!
Now, Milroe misses a designed run, and he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. He'll get 10 there on the keeper, and that's going to be good for a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
60 Eagles!
Cup in motion.
Ready!
Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
At the 43-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Here's a run inside, and it's Charbonnet. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Ready, go!
On 3rd down, here's a run by Charbonnet. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Cowboy 80. Check out.
On play action, Milrow. Dump this off to Charbonnet, complete. He gets free. And he will get into the end zone. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers now to add the PAT.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
He's got it. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field.
For Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and a yard, it's Williams. Got the hook up there to Odunze. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
The Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Williams to the air once more. He gets this one to Moore. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
Throwing again, Williams. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on third down. Brings up fourth, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force. Turnover on down. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet, and he'll get about 5. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4.
60 Eagles. Get it. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Ready.
A run here right side, and it's Charbonnet. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Back to crown the NFC champion after this. This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That's going to be intercepted.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback. Because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. It's good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is hot downfield by Odunze. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Gordon! Vegas! Vegas! Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs!
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
28 yards. That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's to the end zone and is batted away. It is incomplete.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs!
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. Over the top, he's got it. Austin Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago.
Pretty interesting sequence of play calls here, Mike. You can tell going into this game, they felt their matchups down here deep in the tight red zone were better through the air than maybe they were necessarily on the ground. We see 2 back-to-back throws. The second one, though, results in a touchdown.
Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught. they get the two-point conversion.
The score, Seahawks 36.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, that recovery certainly makes things a little more interesting, but you're still down 2 possessions, so you've got to work fast, score quickly, and then line back up and recover another one.
This is 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Pass complete to Swift. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They have 2 timeouts, but not much time. Down 2 scores as we get to 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here comes 2nd down. Williams. Sideline, this one looked in by Dunze. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a 1st down. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
18-yard line.
Now Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. They try to throw again. Here's Williams. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. He's to midfield. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Seahawks. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Seahawks 43, Bears 22. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Down to to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Flowers now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy, champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Chicago.